Hello, thank you for watching our videos at Eric Merritt Sells AZ Real Estate, our YouTube channel, the realtor of Homesford and Northeast Mesa. And we're going to start doing market update videos instead of doing the constant contact emails, which we've been doing since September of 2018 to now. We're still doing it. And then we are doing the physical postcards from June 2017 to April 18. Instead of just doing the market update videos, we're going to do different videos of different communities. Like this one behind me is a brand new home in Anthem and Mail Ranch. And there's there's many other communities like Estrella Mountain Ranch and Goodyear. There's waterfront communities, water ski communities. There's homes with the air park, like Pegasus Air Park and Queen Creek and Stiller and Chandler. So we're going to be doing a lot more videos, and then types of homes with an RV garage, homes with a separate casita guest suite, homes in 55 and older single family communities like Solera at Johnson Ranch and Mountain Brook Village and Gold Canyon, and Cantamilla, which is a 55 and older in Goodyear and Estrella Mountain Ranch. Plus, we're going to talk about the different situations of how an FHA buyer can buy a house instead of buying a resale, which is this one right behind me in the picture. Unfortunately for FHA buyers, if you're trying to buy a resale, it's very, very difficult right now because there's an influx of corporations and REITs, real estate investment trusts, that are coming in and buying these homes for rentals so they can get cash flow and keep them in their portfolio for 5 years. And unfortunately, that is driving the buyers further out of the city. But you can get a lot more homes for your money if you go the new home build route like this one right behind me. So we're going to talk about different situations and debt to income ratios, why those are so critically important to have in line when you buy a house, a resale or a new build. And then we're going to also discuss why you should have a realtor to represent you for a new build, new construction, for like a home with an RV garage, and so forth. So there's a lot more videos that are going to pertain to building value for you, for a buyer or seller. And so if you like this video and you find it very interesting and informative, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and share this video with your friends, and we will get this video started. Thank you. Here is our Pinal County cities market update. This includes cities of Maricopa, Casa Grande, Coolidge, and Florence. So we're going to start with Casa Grande. This is the number of homes that sold. Casa Grande had 173 homes sell last month, 18 less than in March, 32 days on market at 100.8% of list price. The inventory level is staying the same. The monthly inventory supply is less than a tenth, so it has an equal sign. The highest it sold was $1,221,300. A very nice house, and you'll see that in the next slide on the highs and lows. The lowest it sold was $24,900. Average sales price was $276,809. There were 61 active on May 15th. Coolidge had 47 homes that sold, 30 less than the month before, but out of those 47, there's a substantial number that are new builds. 37 days on market, did 101.4% of list price, and the inventory just went up barely by 1,100, so I put a yellow arrow. 325,000 was the highest sold. The lowest was 68,000, and the average sales price was 227,621. 20 days on market on May 15th. Florence had 95 homes that sold, 7 more than in March. 32 days on market at 101.7% of list price, so almost 2%. So on a $300,000 house, it's bet to pay $6,000 over. And we're seeing way more than that. We're seeing 5, 10, even 15% in some cases over list price, which is very crazy. Our monthly inventory supply stayed pretty much the same at 0.54 versus 0.59. Highest sold was 554, which is a home in Anthem at Mail Ranch, which they usually are. Lowest that sold was 43.5. Average sales price was 276,688. 51 active on May 15th. Maricopa had 202 homes that sold, 20 less than the month before. 32 days on market, 101.8% of list price. The monthly inventory supply was 0.51 versus 0.25, so it jumped up double. So that's a good thing for buyers. We're still very far from having a month's supply, so don't worry, sellers. We won't a month supply is very low, 2 month supply is low, even a 3 month supply is still good. I prefer to have a 2.5 to 3 month supply because sellers still have an advantage and buyers can buy, and then you won't have these 10, 20, 30, 40 crazy offers and waiving appraisal contingencies and all that. And FHA buyers can get their first house with seller concessions, but now, no way. No seller concessions right now. Maricopa highest sold was 532,900. Lowest was 77.5. Maricopa for 2 months in a row, or three, I think, over 300,000 at 312.94. 104 were active on May 15th. Now we're going to go into the highs and lows. Highest in Casa Grande was this beauty right here at 1,221,300. Take a look at the pictures of this and the link that I have down below. This is a mobile home that sold at the lowest, 24,900. Highest in Coolidge was 325, right here. Florence, the highest. This is a home in Anthem at Mayo Ranch, 554, 65 days on market, still sold for over list price. Maricopa, this is a 2-story here, 532.9, 20 days on market at 100% of list price. So this link, to see all 8 of these listings, all you need to do is copy this link over, put it in a separate window on your phone or your laptop, and you will have access to it. It'll go to a web page on my website, and there's a link right there. If you click on that, then all of these links, all 8 of these links have hyperlinks behind them, and you'll be able to open them. I don't want to do that for the sake of this video because it'll slow it down, but it will work. I did test it. Now we're going to go to the synopsis. This is about the greater Phoenix metro area. August, September, and October, we had 8,000 to 9,000 active listings. Then all of a sudden we had a tsunami of buyers coming. So I brought our inventory down from 8828 to 5385, nearly 3,500 less active. February, March, April, and May all were below 5,000 units active at the same time in the month. We did have a few days that went over 5,000 units, but it quickly went back down to 4,505. We had 10,200 sell in April versus 10,004 in March. Our inventory monthly supply has stayed pretty much the same at 0.44 versus 0.42, which is very negligible. So we're still under a 2-week supply. Nationwide, that's pretty common, 2-week to a month supply of homes. The Comfort Market Report dated May 13th. These red circles means that supply is starting to creep up in many areas throughout the Phoenix marketplace. And so the supply is starting to creep up, but we're far from going up to a month's of supply, or even 2 months for that matter, or 3. So you'll see, let's see, Florence is not listed here. Queen Creek was 14% down in demand market index. We have, it's kind of weird that they don't mention Coolidge and Florence and Maricopa. Okay, Maricopa is right here, 20% less demand. So the market index went from 553.6 to 441.2. That's why the average, or the active amount of listings in Maricopa nearly doubled from the month before, which is good for buyers. So sellers, you have nothing to worry about, trust me. It's still going to be very hot competitive. Pinal County cities, Casa Grande, Coolidge, and Florence, and Maricopa. Casa Grande had nearly 9.4% less transactions, 18 less transactions total. Average sales price this year, last month, was $276,809 versus $229,186 the year before. That's a 20.8% increase in appreciation versus $195,368 in the peak of 2006. Coolidge had 39% less transactions, 30 less. It's probably because there's less new home builds that have actually closed. So this number is going to change next month. April was 227,621 versus a year before at 171,372. That is a 32.8% increase in appreciation. So you new homeowners out there, you're going to enjoy that appreciation wave, and you will have it for a much longer time. Florence was 7.9%, had 7 more units that sold. Average sales price was $276,688 versus $224,372, April of 2020, 23.3%. Maricopa was 312. Maricopa usually is the highest of these 4 cities, $312,094 versus $246,142 from a year ago. That's 26.8% increase there. So that pretty much concludes our May 2021 market update of the Pinal County cities of Maricopa, Casa Grande, Coolidge, and Florence. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, please give me a call at 480-999-6061. And if you like this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe and share this video with your friends and anyone that can benefit from it. And we'll be a good resource for you, for them, as well as for yourself. And we hope to represent you as a buyer or seller or an investor to help you buy your new home or sell your home. So thank you very much for watching, and we will glad your participation, support, and patronage. Thank you.